Well, it's harvest day, so we're going to take our handy dandy little clippers and harvest some lettuce. Okay, let's see here. I guess we're going to look at what we got going on. One is we got two lettuces here, a little one and a big one. So I think we're going to go ahead and probably assess the others first quick. Now over here we got a good size head. So I'm going to actually cut most of this down. And when I do that, then it will grow back. So what you do is, you see how far down your stalk is, and you want to leave 2 inches from the soil, if you can see down in there. So the first set of leaves is this one here. So I'm gonna actually cut right above that. Actually, I think we're gonna cut right above this leaf. Right above this leaf, and then just cut this leaf off so that we still have plenty. Actually, we're gonna go right below it. So see in there, I'm gonna hold you with one hand and chop it with the next. You can see in there, we're just gonna go ahead and cut the entire head off. There we go. And then I will also harvest this leaf. And now that'll come back and give us some more. It'll grow some more heads there. So, alright, let's go ahead and put these lettuce here. This handy dandy little piece here on this plate. Because I'm going to take them in and spray them off with some spray them good with solution I have to kill all the bugs, because I don't know if you can see on this one. No, you can't really see them in the camera, but there's one right there, that little bitty speck. They're actually green, but they are a aphid. And so we're gonna go down here. You can see this guy. I'm just gonna cut the head off. And here, I'll show you now. You can see the specks on there. Those are aphids. And they just are a nuisance little critter. So I'll take them in and I'll clean them off, and then we'll eat the lettuce. And we're gonna go ahead and cut these leaves as well, because we can harvest the leaves and leave the stalk so that we've got more to grow. So with that, oh, here you can see this little guy here. He's grown out of nowhere. He's actually a weed. So as I determine what's a weed and what's a flower, then I go ahead and I prune and weed periodically. Just every day I come out and check and stuff like that, just to see what's what. And that's a little wheatgrass, so I just tossed it over there. Alright, now with a couple of these, see, there's my plate. So now with a couple of these have already started to bolt, and you can see there's an ant on there. Ants are going to come around to eat your aphids. So that's kind of a good thing too. Alright, I think we're going to do this and this one more head of lettuce, since it's getting pretty big. And this is what we're going to have for dinner tonight, is lettuce. So there's another one. And then we'll just clean up these leaves so that we can harvest the leaves. There you go. And this guy here, he actually had gotten broken in the storm. So all we're going to do with him is go ahead and pluck a couple of his leaves off. And that way we can save the leaves and eat them, but the stems will regrow. And there's one that withered and got all icky. So as we go along, we just clean them up and prune them. Some of them will wither and get all icky. We've had a lot of wicked weather. It's been extremely hot, and it's also had a lot of rain. You see in the driveway all the water. The dog is actually sitting in a puddle. Chance, get out of the water. So it's always lovely. But yeah, we had quite a wicked storm yesterday and got a lot of rain. We actually had flash floods. So yeah, figured I better come out here and clean this up a little, see what we can harvest, and that way we have a salad for dinner. So I'm going to take this in and spray them down real quick, get it ready, and then I'll be back and show you how I rinse them. And well, I'll go in and spray them down and show you how I rinse everything and how I harvest it and make it into a salad. So I'll be back shortly. Alright, so here's my handy dandy solution, and I just mist the underneath of the leaf, mist the top of the leaf, and I toss it over into the sink. And we're going to do that with all of our leaves. This is all organic and all natural, and I don't have the fruit and veggie stuff right now, so I'm just using the regular cleaner. But they do put out a fruit and veggie one too, but this is what I got, so this is what I'm using. Again, it's all natural. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to kill all those little critters. And then we'll rinse it off. And then I'll chop it up and eat it and make a lovely salad. So that's basically what we're doing. And since I have plants inside the house here too, I got to make sure that we kill all the critters so they don't spread onto the other plants in the house. So we'll be right back after I'm done spraying all this. Alright, so now that we got all that sprayed, now I'm going to rinse it all off with the sprayer part and just give it a good spray. I also went ahead and sprayed the sink down to make sure none of those creepy little crawly aphids get away. So there it is. I'm just going to give it a good hosing down here. I got it upside down, so we close it off this way. I'm going to flip it upside right. And give it a nice rain wash here. And then what I do is I let it drip dry up in the strainer, which today we're going to use this guy. And let it just sit there and drip dry a couple minutes, and then I will chop it up and turn it into a salad. So I'll go ahead and finish this and come right back. Alright, there's some of it, and I got it all draped up there, drip drying, and shortly we will chop it up into salad. Alright, so we got our handy dandy kitchen shears, and now I'm just gonna take a piece of this lettuce and basically just chop it up. I just chop it into chunks. You can chop it into bigger chunks, it doesn't really matter. It's leafy lettuce. A lot of times you can put it on your hamburgers. Like, these are great to just lay a couple leaves on a hamburger and it works great. And you see, we're just cutting it into pieces. Sometimes I cut it in half. Now me, I don't have a lot of teeth, so I actually have a fancier pair of scissors. I have a fancy pair of scissors that slices it into little bitty chunks, and it's easier for me to eat. So these are for me. Ben gets a regular salad. He's got more teeth. So we're just gonna cut up a couple more pieces of this lettuce here, so that there's a bowl of lettuce. And I do have a couple of other kinds of lettuce outside. I just didn't bring them in. That I'll chop up so that he has a good salad. And we also have, I'll show you here. Let me poof it up a little. So that's just a couple of leaves. So it takes, I don't know, 6 or 8 leaves, good sized leaves like this, to make a salad. And there's a salad for dinner. And when he gets up, then he'll be served his salad, which won't be long because it's about time for him to get up. And he'll have a salad while I'm fixing dinner. Tonight we're having salmon patties. So I'm just prepping a salad for him quick to hold him over until I can cook the salmon patties. But as you can see, you just chop it up however you like, and then you have a salad. And if there's little pieces like that, I'll cut around that. I won't actually serve that. That goes in the worm compost. Same way with this one. You can see this one's a little discolored on the end here. So I don't serve that part. We'll put that in the compost. That's just where the sun got to it, or might have been a leaf eater, or it could have even been those aphids eating that leaf. So I don't serve that part. I don't want them to eat anything that's been damaged. Now you can, it's not going to hurt you any, but I just don't. I serve him a good nice salad, and the rest goes into compost for the worms. So that's how you harvest lettuce. This is the curly leaf lettuce also, just so that you're aware. So here is his salad. Let's flip this around. There's his bowl of salad. We still have plenty for more. Here's our little scraps that we'll put in the compost. And voila! Salad is served. So with that, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you get all of our notifications when I do another video. Remember, you are someone, you do matter. I love you. And until we see each other on the next video, ciao now.